Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Etho, and we are back again, guys, with another episode of the Pixelmon. And today's pretty exciting because we got the new update, guys. We were on Generation 6 of Pokemon before. Now we've upgraded to Generation 7. The developers of the mod have been hard at work. They've added a lot of cool new features. A lot of stuff has changed, actually. And we got a lot of fun new Pokemon to play with and check out and battle and all that kind of cool stuff. So really looking forward to going around the server today and checking all the new things out. Like even, this is lots of small changes and stuff too. Like Rhydon, for example, he used to look pretty nasty, but he's got a new updated high-res model and stuff, new sounds, I think. So lots of little quality of life improvements to the mod. And we are stuck in a battle screen. There's a lot of people online now. I think it's lagging a little bit. Oh, I fell down a hole. Okay, this is not going well. Before we get into that, though, I did want to mention, I wanted to maybe beat myself down a little bit about the tournaments. Just a little follow-up to the comments. Because, yes, I did have a major facepalm moment. So, this is our team in the tournament. These four amazing Pokemon. They did pretty well. I felt like we got walled by Gyarados and Fedrin's Ferrothorn. I did not know how to deal with those guys. And looking in the comments, apparently, like my plan was to use Melodic to scald the Ferrothorn because he's 4 times weak to fire. I knew that, and I wanted him to take 4 times burn damage every turn. I thought I could whittle him down doing that. But apparently, he's also weak to fighting moves, and we spent all that time trying to get the hidden power fighting move, and we never used it. I never used it, because I didn't know he was weak against fighting. And it's a special attack, so we wouldn't have taken the barbed damage and the Rocky Helmet damage from him, which, it would have been perfect. We had the answer, guys, and I didn't use it. I feel so bad. But it's all part of the learning experience. Also, we could have, like if we lost our Melodic, we could have used the Hammer Arm on Metagross to deal with that situation. And even, apparently, this is something I found very interesting. Like, there's a concept of contact moves in Pokemon. And I thought all physical moves were contact moves, like Earthquake, Bullet Punch, Hammer Arm, Ice Punch. You see, they all say physical. But apparently some physical moves don't make contact with other Pokemon, like Earthquake. So we could have used Earthquake against Ferrothorn, and we wouldn't have got poked by his barbs. Because every time we were attacking him with the Metagross, I was taking 1/6 of our health and damage. So that would have been a good answer for him. We had the answers, guys. We had them. Against the Gyarados, Xylo's Gyarados, I didn't know how to deal with that either. Because I thought it was a special attacker, but it was actually a physical attacker. So we could have switched in our Porygon, used the Trace ability to get the Gyarados' Intimidate to lower his attack. So we would hit the Gyarados' attack, and then I think our Porygon would have been in a better situation, so he would have been forced to switch out to a different Pokemon. We would have been able to hit him with like a Tri-Attack or something. And anytime he would switch into Gyarados, I would just switch into Porygon, and it would have been a good answer to that, I think. So overall, that means I played a lot worse than I thought. But our team did a lot better than I thought because we had more answers than I realized. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say on that. We're not gonna dwell on the past. We're gonna move forward here and look to a more bright, wonderful future with flying Tropiuses now, guys. Look at this. The best Pokemon in the game can now fly. Before, he could only like hobble along and jump around. Now he can actually fly by. It's amazing. So many cool changes. I've gotten into the habit now of looking for hidden abilities. So we can use the Trace on Porygon. He says he's got solar power. We're looking for a hidden ability called Harvest on Tropius. It's a 1 in 150 chance that a Pokemon will have a hidden ability. Motor Drive. So I've kind of memorized some of them, and I've been trying to find them. The hidden abilities are just like another extra thing to collect, I guess. I don't know. Some of them are actually pretty useful, but I'm mostly just doing it to collect them. So I've got 7 hidden abilities so far. So we got Damp on a Frillish. Usually the hidden ability isn't like anything super special, but sometimes it's really good. We got the Nidoran and Nidorino. We got a Cubone. He's got Battle Armor, Weak Armor on this guy. Usually if I see a rare Pokemon, I'll check the hidden ability though. Like I'll actually go out of my way to do it. But usually, like if I'm trying to hatch an egg or trying to get a legendary to spawn or something, then I use that time where I'm not really doing anything, and I'll just go around and I'll check things, you know. So this one's got Rivalry, not what we're looking for. We're looking for Guts on these guys. Rivalry. It is a 1 in 150 though, so it's extremely rare. They're actually really hard to get. I didn't realize how hard it is to get 150 Pokemon to spawn. It takes a bit of time. Let's check this one. Intimidates. That's his second ability. So most Pokemon, they have 2 abilities and then 1 hidden one. This guy, we're looking for Prankster. He's got Limber. So it's just another extra thing to do on the server that I kind of enjoy. I do see a Honedge over here, though, that looks like it might be enormous. Is it still nighttime? Let's try to do a dust ball. It's like just turning day. Might do it here. Might do it. Oh yeah, we got it. Okay, cool. So as far as hidden abilities go, we can pass them on to any offspring from the parents by breeding. So that's cool. Like we don't have to worry about getting the perfect Pokemon right off the bat with it. We can breed it onto a Pokemon. Yeah, so this is a enormous female. Awesome. All right, everybody. So I think we're going to head over to the beach, guys. Today's a beach day. And just hang out here for a little bit. This seems like it might be one of the better places to get the new Pokemon that came out. You were here before. This, wait a second. Yeah, this guy's new. Paikumaku. Paikumaku. He like waves at you and stuff. Look at this. He's a friendly little Pokemon. Just don't step on him. Everything will be good. I'm not even going to try to like sync their natures or anything. I just want to catch these new guys that came out and get an idea of like what's a big one, what's a small one. Because right now this could be an enormous one, and I have no idea because I've never seen one before. So we just want to catch anything new we see so we get an idea of what we're looking for. That's a small. Okay. Now, this guy might not be that rare because there's another one right here already. Yeah, I'm looking for a sandcastle. There's this cool sandcastle Pokemon that spawns on the beach at nighttime, apparently. And I think we can get the new water starter from the beach as well, if we're extremely lucky. It's an ultra rare spawn, though. Anything new in the ocean here, I wonder? Yeah. Oh, that's the slug guy. Oh, I want that one. That's a groundwater Pokemon. Shellos, yeah. This one's pretty cool. Probably don't even need to battle it. Let's just go right for the level ball. We'll do it, I'm sure. This is like a super defensive Pokemon, but it can fight back too. It's not bad. All right, cool. We got it. It looked like a tiny little one though. Let's check it out. It was enormous? No. What? Really? That thing is small. I actually really like this guy. He's cool. He's like bobbing his head back and forth. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like it. Look at all those Magikarps. What's going on? Oh, and we got a boss up there. Okay, let's go do some fighting. So one thing as well that's come out is Z Power, I think it's called. It's like these crystals that you can make your Pokemon wear, and then they get a new super powerful move unlocked that you can use in battle. And you gotta like kind of collect those from bosses and stuff too. So I don't know if these rare bosses will drop it. It might only be like the super hard to kill ones. And battle animations, that's another awesome new thing. So you see we got debuffed there because we use close combat. So now our defense was decreased, special defense was decreased as well, and we got little animations to kind of show us when that happens. Is he gonna kill us? I kind of don't want to. I don't want Gallade to die because then we gotta walk home. Let's switch out here. Let's go to Talonflame. He hit us pretty hard there. I don't know if we're gonna outspeed him. Okay, we did it. Oh, just like clay. Okay, nothing fancy. False swipe. Oh, look at those battle animations. Amazing. Amazing, guys. Let's go for the Dust Ball. So this is a new Gen 7 crab type of Pokemon. just another generic crab. There's so many crab Pokemon. And like none of them are all that outstanding, I don't think. Like there's, where'd that guy go? There's Clauncher. He's from Gen 6. There's like Krabby. Oh, that's the Sandgast I wanted. The Sandcastle guy. Okay, cool. We're gonna catch him right after this. Let's just take a look at the Gen 7 crab. Let's check him out. So he's huge. Iron Fist powers up punching moves. He's actually got a decent move pool. He might not be terrible, like the other crabs. Check it out. So he's got like a shovel in his head. I love it. This is the unevolved form. The evolved form he like turns into a sandcastle, which is cool. I don't think it's a particularly good Pokemon, but I kind of like these weird ones like this that have total immunities to things. So he's totally immune to fighting moves, to normal attacks, and thunder, like lightning attacks, and pretty much no damage from poison attacks. So it's kind of cool. And he's got a unique ability to himself called Water Compaction. Sharply raises defense when hit by a water-type move. So that's kind of weird because he's 2 times weak to water moves. But if he gets hit by one and survives, then his defense goes up. So I don't know like if you would actually want to get hit by a water move. But if you get hit by a weak water move, then it's really good because your defense goes up. But it might just kill you too if you get hit by a strong one. It's kind of a weird guy. I like him. Anyways, we're starting to get our collection up here. I think I just saw another new one. Is he still around here? Yeah. Nice. Wimpod. What are you about? You got to be just looking at him. What do you think he is? I'm guessing a ground. You think a ground bug type? That's what I'm gonna guess. Let's check him out. Water bug type. Okay, that's kind of close. Not really. Ability coming soon. This ability has not been coded yet, but it will be soon. All right, this wasn't really something I was looking for, but this is a great find as well. We got a legendary boss here, the Sharpedo. That's one of the Mega Stones I haven't collected. Yeah, it is the red tag legendary. Okay, so we're gonna have a bit of a fight here. We're gonna go for our Rayquaza. I said that right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Outrage. So I got some better moves on this guy now. I went for Dragon Ascent, Outrage, Extreme Speed, and Dragon Dance. I think is a pretty good combo. He seems to do a lot of damage. I like this guy a lot. What did I choose? A flying move? Don't think that's particularly good against water, but hey, it's Mega Rayquaza, so he just one-shot him. Yeah, everything's good. We got the Mega Stone, Icicle Plates, and I'm gonna die because I'm drowning. Torch Trick still works. Okay, so I just found this really weird Pokemon. I pulled him out of the ocean. Delmise. I think this is going to be one of my favorites, actually. So I did some checking up on him. I never saw it before. Like, I scanned through the list kind of quickly, and this is one I missed, apparently. But it spawned in the ocean here, but it's actually a Ghost Leaf type. And so it's immune to fighting attacks, it's immune to normal attacks, and it's got decent resistances and also decent stats. So he's a pretty high HP attack Pokemon, but also defense is decent, but he's going to be slow on the speed is his catch. But here's his ability. Steelworker powers up steel type moves, so that gives him a bonus 50% damage to steel moves, and he gets this unique one called Anchor Shot. So it says the user entangles the target with its anchor chain while attacking. The target becomes unable to flee. So One of the main reasons like Dugtrio's pretty good in Pokemon is because he entrap opponents, and this kind of does the same thing. Although they'll probably have a turn to escape if they want. But once you hit them with this, they're trapped. And it doesn't just trap them though. It has a decent amount of damage because it's 80 power on top of the bonus 50% from this. So it's gonna be not too bad. And he can learn like leaf moves and water moves, and he's got a good range of moves as well. So I think I'm gonna like this guy a lot. All right, we got him. Cool. So Dew Spider spawns in rivers. And this is the unevolved form. He turns into a giant spider with like a bubble on his head. He's a scuba diver. Uh-huh. I think he's pretty decent as well. I'm not too sure. Water sports. Water bubble lowers the power of fire type moves and prevents burns. So he's a good counter to fire. And normally Bug is weak to fire, so that's probably pretty decent then, having that combo. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Is Dunsparce done for? Oh, he took out the Scorpio like a champ. Alright, cool. Because I wanted to catch him. Yeah, so even though this isn't like a Gen 7 Pokemon, he's from Generation 2. So he should have been catchable before, but like I've never seen one before. I had no idea how to get it, but now that he's spawning, we can actually grab him. So we're gonna be getting like lots of new Pokemon in general from the other generations as well, not just Generation 7 ones. Okay, so this is actually a pretty big deal. Chansey is an ultra rare Pokemon, guys. Like I've caught 4 or 5 Dittos in the savannah already. I've never once seen a Chansey, so I'm pretty happy about this one. Make sure we get it. Does it learn Belly Drum? Because I don't know. That would be bad, actually. Okay, let's try get it. So Chansey evolves into Blissey, which is one of the most used Pokemon for stall teams. Which I know I do stall teams a lot. I wanted to use it. I wanted to use Chansey in the last tournament, and I couldn't. Oh, it's gonna be hard to catch, isn't it? Actually, let's do the Thunder Wave. Let's really heighten our chances here. Okay. Go for the level ball. Yeah, so it's like a major HP Pokemon that can heal your other Pokemon on your team. So it's a pretty good guy. Not that I'm planning on going defensive teams all the time. That's just what I've been doing. So, did you get the Bold Nature? Naughty. It's a naughty nature. That's terrible. Serene Grace. Boosts the likelihood of additional effects occurring. Very cool. So, unfortunately, I haven't caught any legendaries since that Zygarde. I don't know what's going on. Like, nothing's spawning by me. Everyone else is getting all these legendaries, and I'm not getting any. So, that's a bit unfortunate. But since like the last 2 episodes, I did manage to get 3 new shinies. So that's something at least, right? I like getting the shinies. The first one to check out is nothing too exciting. These guys are usually blue, but the shiny version's pink. Kind of like the female, or no, the male version. So it's not like anything amazing. There's that. We got a Trapinch, which is kind of cool. It's blue. Trapinch. So that turns into Flygon. I'm deciding whether I want to evolve him or not, because he kind of looks cool like that already. And I don't know what the shiny Flygon looks like. But this is my favorite one we got. Ponyta. Very cool. Usually it's orange flames. This one has blue flames. So it ate some blue shiny rocks or something. Well, it's just turning dawn here, guys. So this is a spot I've been trying to clear out. It's a Desert M, which usually means there's like big mountains. But for some reason, it's like it generated pretty flat. So I've been clearing it out, trying to flatten it out. And every dawn, right about now, we have a slim chance of Volcanion will spawn. So I've been coming here like every dawn, hoping to get it. It's been like 15 days now and it hasn't spawned, so it's not going so good. And it looks like another day is gonna pass here where we can't get it. The window is so small to getting this thing But apparently it spawns in the nether now as well, so I might go that route instead. Because this isn't working, guys. Yeah, I think dawn is over now. You know, that might be it right there, guys. Is that the enormous, elusive Shuckle that we've been looking for? We got fooled by that last one. It was only a giant, but this one could be it. We will find out. False swipe it. It is a female too. So whenever we catch an enormous Pokemon, we want it to be female. Oh, it's gonna heal up, isn't it? The ultimate troll Pokemon. That's what we were looking for. It's enormous. If you don't know, Shuckle has like insane defense. 220, 225. Even Ferrothorn's like in 150s at level 45. This guy's at 200s. So he's really hard to kill. But he like does no damage. He can't really do anything. Alright, everybody. So I decided to go check out the Taiga biome near spawn, and I wanted to see if we get anything new. And yeah, I've never seen that acorn there before. I've never seen... I think that's a Rockruff. I think that's from Generation 7. That's a new one. And this guy I've never seen before. I noticed, though, let's get this one first. Grubbin. This might be an enormous one. First try. Ah, yeah. Is it enormous? It's a female, so if it's enormous, this is going to be a great find. Yes! Awesome. Didn't get the nature, though. Unfortunately, man, I'm getting really unlucky with the natures today. And I guess we'll just catch this one, too, because I don't know what it is. This thing's like a legendary or something. Keeps breaking free. It's like the fourth Pokeball to get it. What's going on here? Why are you so tough? Uh-huh. It is number 741. Okay, so that's got to be a new one then. Pygmy size. And a Psychic Flying coming soon ability. Amazing. Man, I don't know how to say this one, actually. Oh, is he going to die? I wanted to catch him. Please don't die. Ah. I think it was an enormous one. It pains me. I think it was eggs execute. X-execute, right? X-execute. Nailed it. Obviously. This guy's new. Alright, we got the Pine Cone. We got the Electric Steel type. Unfortunately, this guy's got low stats, so otherwise he'd be really good, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got super lucky here. We got to roll it. I think this is an ultra rare spawn. The starter grass type for Gen 7. I didn't even know he spawned here. That's amazing. We'll probably want adamant if I was to guess, but I don't really know. But I'm pretty sure he's a physical attacker, so we'll go for that. Thunder Wave. I'm not gonna get his health down just in case it kills him. Wait, I can't Thunder Wave him? Oh, maybe I missed the first time. I don't know what happened there. I don't read very much. Once you, like, when you play this for a while, you just, like, automatically do things, and you don't really pay attention sometimes. You get into routine. Yeah, we might need to false swipe him. I don't think he has anything that'll kill himself. He's got, like, a bow tie made out of leaves. Like, how cool is that? So dapper. Uh-huh. And he's not giving up without a fight here, it seems. Although all the starter Pokemon are kind of hard to catch. Cool. All right. He's huge. He's mild, and he's got Overgrow. I think that's the standard ability. Nothing fancy. But that's cool. Let's see. So the water one spawns at the beach, and I think the kitten one, he spawns in jungle mountains. So that one's gonna be hard to get. There's a crab on top of that mountain. King of the mountain. And even one of those guys, like, they spawn all over the place. What's going on here? Alright, I decided to stop by the extreme hills here to look for a special little guy who only spawns above Y level 100 in the extreme hills. On top of the coldest, chilliest of mountains is Jangmo-o. He's the new pseudo-legendary from Gen 7, so he's got incredible stats. I think he's an uber tier Pokemon, actually, so it's probably worth getting, right? Yeah, I think so. It's going to be hard to get, isn't he? Maybe, maybe. Oh, oh. Ah, yeah, we got Jangmo-o. Cool, so that was a male one, unfortunately. I might try stick around to find a female. Because otherwise you gotta breed the male ones with dittos, and that takes a long time and a lot of effort, and I'm lazy. Okay, let's kill some Shuckles while we're here. We'll get some Shulker shells. Hopefully. Oh, he recovered. Uh-huh. Go again. Shulker shells. Oh, we got 2. Look at that. Amazing. Well, I don't know. I spent a fair bit of time on that mountain, guys. I couldn't get any more to spawn, so they might be a little bit on the rare side. I'm not sure. But over at the breeding base, I'll show you what we got going on. So that rollet we got, I bred it with, it was a male rollet. We bred it with a ditto, and we got a female rollet from the egg. So pretty lucky on that. That was a 1 in 8 chance, and we got it on the first try, which is amazing. So now we're trying to breed the female rollets with a ginormous male Swablu, because they're both in the same egg group, so they can breed together. And some of you are wondering, what's the deal? What's the deal with airplane peanuts? No, what's the deal with the X's and the O's on our guys here? So that is just something I do to visualize their IVs. To give you an example, if we look at this Swablu here, I renamed it OOX, basically, and if we check out the IVs on him, IV's 4, because he's in the 4th slot. He's got a 31, 31, 1, 31, 31, 19. So 31 is perfect. So if it's perfect, it gets an O. And if it's not perfect, it gets an X. So I can see this guy's got perfect HP, perfect attack, not perfect defense, perfect special attack, special defense, speed. I can visualize that just by looking at his name now, which is very handy when you're doing these breeding things. So we're going to try pass on those perfect IVs to the rollets, as well as the ginormous traits. And that's kind of the strategy I'm using here. Also recently, oh yeah, look at this guy. This is one of my favorites. Nosepass is starting to spawn now too. The guy looks amazing. Recently I got another starter as well, another one of the grass starters. One of the freakiest guys too, I gotta say. Something about that face just makes me really uncomfortable. And he's got these extraordinarily long arms with sharp claws. Just, yeah, I don't trust it. So we're doing kind of the same thing here. It's a male one. We're breeding it with a ditto. And then we're trying to get a female one. And then we'll try to pass on the good stats to it as well. Now, I got another idea I wanted to try out here. So a lot of these legendaries, they either spawn at dawn or at dusk. And, like, it's hard to know when it's dawn or it's dusk. And when you figure it out, usually you're far away. So by the time you get there, it's no longer dawn or dusk. And I don't watch the moon all the time. So I'm thinking about like having an alarm system at the breeding base. Where basically, and I've installed Journey Map. So if you look at the top right of the screen, it says what time it is in-game exactly. Which is super useful. But we'll have it so note blocks play when it turns dawn or dusk. Which should happen any moment. The suspense is killing me. Is it at 18:30? Sunrise. It says sunrise now. Okay, it finally played. So then what we would do, I set my spawn at this area where we're trying to get the guy to spawn at dawn time. So we can just teleport right here as soon as it hits sunrise, hopefully, when we hear the alarm. Looks like it's not going to spawn again today, but I didn't waste any time getting here using that trick. So it improves our chances a little bit, right? Yeah, it just turned daytime. So I think that's the end of the morning. Only problem is, to get back, I still have to, like, fly back. So that takes a little bit of time.
I'm dumb, and I put my splash plate into the Arc Chalice.
Uh-huh.
And then overwrote it with another plate. So it's gone.
Oh.
Yep.
How do you overwrite?
You just right-click with another plate, and it cancels the first one.
Oh, so you gotta...
Before the wisp goes out.
Yeah.
So if the wisp is out, it works.
Trap it.
So I'm now bringing my spooky plate to spawn.
Okay.
To pay for the splash plate, and then Fuzzy can settle it with me later.
Okay.
Simple, right?
So if you leave, all those splash plates or all those plates just vanish, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you're in quite the bind there.
Yeah, little bit.
All right, I had an extra splash plate, and I needed a spooky plate, so this works out great.
Yes.
All right, guys, so I'll try to explain what that was about. In Pixelmon here, you might have noticed these plates, right? I've been collecting these plates off of the boss drops. Today we got an icicle plate off of the Sharpedo, for example. And once you have all 17 of the different plates, you can summon Arceus. You take it to a chalice or something, you put in all 17 plates, and it gives you an item, and then you go to a time-space altar and use that item. It summons Arceus, and then you can fight him, and you can catch him, and you get the amazing, incredible superpower legendary, is the idea. So they were in a bind where they accidentally deleted one of their plates, the splash plate, and I traded them one of the extra ones we had for a spooky plate, which was the last one we needed to summon Arceus. So we can do that now if we want. But the only problem is our legendary catching crew isn't quite up to par yet. So that might be something I need to focus on a bit more. Like our Shedinja, remember we were trying to like breed up this awesome team for catching legendaries. Our Shedinja is still only level 51. I did get Breloom up to 65, but it takes a long time to level these guys up to 100.
Breloom.
And I've just been kind of doing it little by little. So once we put a team together, I think we'll attempt it. Apparently he can heal though, so we definitely want to use Shedinja and use heal block probably to stop it from healing. Worst case scenario, we can use the Master Ball, but we would rather try to save this if we can and put more work into getting our team ready than just like relying on that, I think is the idea. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to wrap up our episode here for today. I just wanted to show you this location, though, before we finish up here, because this is where I'm thinking about starting up a new kind of base location. Like, in Pixelmon, you want to get as many biomes as you can. So at our breeding base, we have the mesa, the desert, the jungle, savanna, all together, which is really nice. And now I found this location as well. It's about 1,000 blocks away from the breeding base, and we got flower forest, which are kind of rare, you know. They're not all over the place. We got a big flower forest. We got extreme hills over there. We've got a swamp right there. A forest over here, just a normal forest. There's plains. We got roof forest over there. And a river. Having a river nearby is nice as well. And actually, there's actually a decent sized beach around here too, which I'm starting to realize is kind of important to have. So we got some good beach terrain. Then there's the ocean right here and deep ocean right by. Usually, like it's hard to find deep ocean, but we got both of them together, so that's great. And there's even a birch forest and a taiga right nearby here too, and extreme mountains, jungle mountains. So we got like everything here. I want to claim the spot before someone else does, and it's close to our base, so it's like perfect. Amazing. So I'm gonna like start flattening out the flower forest and stuff probably, and we can get some rare spawns that only happen in these locations, you know. So that'll be cool. That's the future plan. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.